pick Aeon. Just because they hate playing against it so much.
I honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe I would veto Aeon here too. Just because, like Seraphim has Phobos, right? But if you're Aeon versus Seraphim here, like you have first harps, but later on blazes, and 50s are insanely important as well. Like for the mid game.
Yeah, this is very true.
It's just so good.
So we'll see if any of these players do anything funky. I imagine we'll see second air out of both of them, as is tradition.
Probably. Is it? I mean, it's also possible to go double Landsfack first, right, and to go for some quick raids.
It's definitely on the table, especially if you're Cybran. You just want Mantis to go out and be the worst.
Yeah, or not even that, either Mantis or a Lab. It's I always feel when I play Cybran, because it's like, do I make the Lab, but the Mantis is also super fast, why would I make the Lab? I also have... By the way, is your stream view correct? Because right now...
You are viewing 90 seconds into the past.
I know. I didn't know.
Yes. We have 90
I just
second
asked
delay.
to be sure.
Tex was AFK with the ACU. Oh no.
GG, game over.
It's all over now.
He's actually 1.5 pigeons behind. Oh no, wait.
No, there's a max ahead.
Yeah, exactly. He's only half a pigeon behind. So it was only like 5 seconds.
Look at this.
Probably was doing manual reclaim.
This
yeah?
sweaty tree reclaim from Grimplex. Oh my god.
And you don't want to break it as well. Like at this point, like if you want to reclaim the entire forest, isn't it almost as efficient to just have one engineer attack move to scoop it all up? Because then you don't need all the separate movement commands. Like sure, they reclaim slower, but without the movement commands, it should be the same speed, and you don't risk trampling over the trees.
I think what Grimplex is doing is slightly more efficient because you can get more trees with the engineer than you otherwise would with an attack move. And there are
but
like
you can track the attack move.
You can, but then you're walking anyway.
Okay, so second air from both of them, but Grimplex is going. Grimplex has actually almost an entire factory up. Like he delayed his. Yeah, he delayed his Hydro though, so Tex will have that faster, and he will make a Lance factory next to it if the bomber doesn't deal with it. But I'd say it's okay. It's not that bad, maybe. I was gonna say it's a bit greedy from Tex that he didn't make you only need 2 land scouts basically on this map to cover any raids, land raids that is, early game. And so it's very easy to just make those and guarded jokes. Like for example, Grimplex is doing it. He has 1 land scout and a tank at the top, and 1 to the right side. But here comes the bomber. It's attack moved in between the engineers, so it will actually kill both.
Oh, that's brutal.
That's brutal.
And here comes the 3rd engineer kill. Right
almost was an auto dodge, but no drop on the 3rd one. But that bomber purely paid for itself. That factory being delayed like that is quite huge.
I mean, Tex got the really nice Inti turn out, but it didn't actually matter. The bomber was just out so fast.
Yeah, that's...
paid for itself.
You can see Grimplex, he got the air factory up quicker, and he got the 3rd factory up quicker as well, probably because he did a lot more energy reclaim, and he probably used that to fund it. Because Tex, if you see his trees, he didn't grab like most of those trees at all. I mean, it's because he rushed the Hydro, but you know, that means
Tex is at 4 KE or at 2 KE, and Grimplex is 4 KE reclaim.
Yeah, I don't have the mod disabled, so
I am I'm shocked.
What a surprise!
I can't believe
that's
this.
coming.
But now Tex has his own bomber, and he has some inties. Trying to look to pick off the reclaiming, or the expanding engineer in the top.
Should kill the scout. That was very nice. That's scout is actually pretty important. Because it's completely even on air numbers. Ooh, he went for 2 bombers. Oh, that's quite greedy. Because now he has less inties. He's gonna pick up that engineer at the top, which is actually completely undefended. And that's super important. That's like the most important engineer to snipe. But he will lose air here if Grimplex pays attention.
I mean, he's fighting 2v1 at least right away, so it won't be too bad.
Yeah, but it's a 1-for-1 trade, and now it's actually still 3v2. But oh, he gets in range at the furthest possible distance. How is that even shooting?
All right, so Tex lost 2 inties, Grimplex lost 1 intie. I think he can live with that.
But he did manage to kill that expanding engineer, and Tex has his one at the bottom, and that's very important. Like, it's not very safe, and I feel like it might die to units soon, but just having that out there for a little bit gives you some extra maxes. And
I mean, the bomber can actually come and maybe win this fight for Tex in the bottom.
Yeah, although actually Tex has an inti more now.
Yeah, but Tex's ACU is a bit slower to the expansion, so Grimplex is going to make up the lost mass from the top, at least temporarily with that.
That's true. Bomber is being sent to the bottom right. Also, if the Mantis are like moved in position properly, he would be able to stop this. Because the units are kinda like not... Oh, the big air fight! Oh, Tex should be able to crush that. Yeah, he kills all, he doesn't lose anything.
Absolutely brutal. Everything from Grimplex just dies, and now he has complete air control.
Oh,
but the bomber's coming in to get Tex's expanding engine in the south. Will we see a dodge?
Not paying attention. No.
Oh! A bit late.
Yeah. But it's still, like, big air when you should be able to build some bombers, maybe even a Jester, to deal with the units.
Yeah, multiple bombers and a transport planned. And there's no mobile AA out in the field from Grimplex, as you expect early.
Actually, yeah, there's still no I guess he walked an engineer to the top left, so there's no transport really needed at the moment. There's a transport from Grimplex at the top that should be able to get the drop in. That single Mantis is... why is he hiding it from that one Mantis?
Well, you don't want the engines to die to the single Mantis. So he'll wait.
Don't lose it. Don't lose it, please. Don't lose it.
By trying to be safe, he's actually endangering the lives of all the engineers. Alright, he's just gonna drop 2 here and then run away.
That was a big blunder. That was completely unnecessary. And there's a bomber as well. No!
Oh no!
Oh, that's so painful.
This is demoralizing.
But it is self-inflicted harm as well.
He could have probably just dropped on the Mantis and reclaimed it and been fine.
Yeah, but he could have even dropped and ignored it, and by the time the Mantis killed 2 engineers, the Thames would have killed the Mantis. So you already, and he has 5 engineers, so that's like worst case scenario.
But Grimplex only built a single air factory, and he hasn't been assisting it, so the man is just planning to not have air. And now Tex is 3 bombers out working together, and he's just going to kill all the mexes.
I mean, he is actually assisting the air factory with 3 engineers, so...
Now he's assisting.
And Tex had his air factories passed for a bit, probably the issues, but... Yeah, those bombers can be quite annoying, although they're not really protected properly. And,
yeah, they will get caught.
Yeah, those will die actually. Those are massively... That's not worth it.
I don't know, I think they paid for themselves.
No.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, but
look at how long it's going to take these mexes to be rebuilt. It's going to take ages, and then he gets the good air fight on the back of this.
This mex is rebuilt in 20 seconds.
Yeah, but you got to get an engineer out there first, and there's no engies.
He has engineers everywhere on the right side.
Well, we'll see, we'll see.
Here's the thing, like, the first 2 mexes he did kill for free, but the last mex, to kill that one mex, he lost 3 bombers. I mean, I guess he won air with it as well. But, you know, that wasn't really intentional. I mean, he's still in a great position, of course, because the top expansion. I guess the bottom expansion is also killed. I'd say Tex made a bit of a mistake not making a transport.
I mean Tex has the transport. He's just trying to figure out where to put it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what... bottom right, but that's not on the table. This is not the drop location, I think.
Is it? Like, why does Grimplex not have a factory in that 4max expansion?
I think the NG might have died.
No, actually, it went forward to reclaim, actually.
Right, I have no excuse then. Alright, but it looks like Texas ACU is going to come over and fight Grimmies in the forward expansion. Only 2 factories and a static AA here. So, I think Tex has numbers.
There's no PD, and ACU should be able to reclaim the factory, I think. Like, he knows Grimplex ACU is out of position, so he can just ignore it and go for the factories. And the moment the factories are down, he's always gonna win the position. Actually, Grimplex is just gonna abandon it. But his tanks can't go over water though, so...
The one Artie can escape. It's been given a separate order. But everyone else will have to take the long way around.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Grimplex has successfully taken the bottom expansion, or at least denied it from Tex.
Oh, this move order from Grimplex for all his stamps. If he actually made a again, he puts like 4 different move orders in the water. But if he actually puts it like on land, north of the water, I think most of those things would have made it out. Because Tex kinda could have let him get past if Grimplex paid attention. And also, this is like, as Seraphim, I guess he was trying to hold on the forward position, but you don't necessarily need your factories there.
Alright, Tex has gone to T2 air, but it doesn't look like he's going to do anything with it just yet.
Yeah, I'd say Grimplex not making a transport as well is a big blunder. Like the top expansion, you could have been dropped so long ago. That's so important to those 4maxes.
But now Grimplex is going to try to take the
Tex.
Bottom expansion, but there's PD here.
Yeah, but it can be focused easily. Those units are completely separate out of position. He should have retreated. That's a blunder. Like, if he just right-clicked it, it would have died like with the same amount of tank kills, if not less. Like now he does it anyway.
And now there's a backup PD.
Yeah, don't send it to. Oh, he gonna drop the gun in this one. Like he's eventually gonna clean it up, but so he's gonna be a lot later. Also, his ACU is kind of out of position, all the way to the north side. You don't really want your ACU to be there.
I don't think his ACU wants to be there, but it got forced out and it doesn't know where to go.
Yeah. After this push at the bottom, I think it's a bit too aggressive. He's so close to Texas production, he can easily send some reinforcements. There's not a lot to gain with the push either. There's like 1 next to kill, and then you can threaten the main base, but realistically, you shouldn't expect that to work. Like, you should be content with already denying that entire expansion there.
I mean, Tex is just gonna build gunships if you make him scared, and then he'll get the reclaim.
Yeah.
And what have you accomplished? The gunships are coming out though, and they will provide a lot of assistance for this fight. It's still going on.
That's some bad. Grimplex should probably fight there here. That was some bad formation from Tex. He had like 8 leading inties compared to the rest of his inties. So he... Oh no, that's some bad air micro from Grimplex. His inties were hovering mid-air, not shooting and not moving for bits. And with numbers like this, if you do that for 3 seconds, that can decide it.
So Tex will win the air fight, and with gunships in the periphery, Grimplex is going to have to do something crazy, or just concede on the spot.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Like, he has, honestly, nothing to properly contest it. Like, he doesn't have any tech to tech. He doesn't have tech to max, he doesn't have tech to air, he doesn't have tech to land.